Hello, today I will be showing you my original DS collection. I can't believe it's a little over 20 years old now. The DS felt like a big leap in technology for handheld consoles during that time, especially for me who was playing a Game Boy Color before that. I'm going to read you a brief introduction from Wikipedia. The Nintendo DS is a foldable handheld game console produced by Nintendo, released globally across 2004 and 2005. The DS, an initialism for developer system or dual screen, introduced distinctive new features to handheld games: two LCD screens working in tandem, the bottom of which is a touchscreen, a built-in microphone, and support for wireless connectivity. Now for the sound that everyone is waiting for. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember PictoChat? I remember it was a lot of fun just to doodle in it and type in random things. According to Wikipedia, PictoChat is a LAN messenger service developed by Nintendo. Up to 16 people can paint and/or text chat with each other using it, connected wirelessly through a LAN-only system-to-system wireless connection. The PictoChat system can only send messages in a radius of 10 meters or 33 feet. Now let's take a look at the games I had. Okay, first off, I'm going to share the niche games in my collection, which I only have really 3 that I consider to be unknown. These 2 are not really that great of games. I would not recommend these overall. But this game, however, actually is a lot of fun, and I don't really hear a lot of people talk about it. And the soundtrack is also really pretty, so I do recommend this game. Okay, so the rest of the games in this collection are all really fun games to play, and I would actually recommend. First up are the My Sims games. These were also available on the Nintendo Wii and recently have been made available on the Nintendo Switch. Next up is another Sims game. This was the Herbs Sims game. I actually recently replayed this and it still holds up. It's a lot of fun. Next up is Need for Speed Carbon. It's kind of odd playing a game like this on a small handheld console, but it actually exceeded my expectations, and I really enjoyed this game when it came out. It was super cool. Next up is Rune Factory. This was the very first Rune Factory game, and actually the only one I played. I did enjoy it on the DS, but I just never really continued the series after that. Next up is Harvest Moon DS Grand Bazaar. I absolutely loved this game at the time when it came out, and I'm very excited that they are making a remake for the Nintendo Switch 1 and Switch 2. Animal Crossing Wild World. I'm sure a lot of you had this one growing up. It is a very fun game, so if you've never played it, you should play it. Okay, so the rest of my games I don't actually have the cases for, so I'm just going to show you the actual game cartridges themselves. All these games are games I would recommend overall. I do enjoy all of these, but I do have some opinions on them, so I will let you know those. So first we'll start with the Pokemon games that I have. This one is Pokemon Platinum. That is the Gen 4 game. I actually really enjoyed that game. Next up is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I did not actually complete this game, so I need to go back and do that sometime. This is Pokemon Soul Silver. This might be a controversial opinion. I thought it was alright, and I know a lot of people love this game, but I grew up with the original Pokemon games. I played them on Game Boy Color back in the day. So I played Pokemon Blue, with the blue, yellow, and red generation, which is Generation 1. And then I played the Silver and Gold generation, and I had the Silver game. So I thought the original Silver was better than Soul Silver, and I also was a little upset with the way they remixed the songs. I like the original ones best. But overall, it was a decent revisit, but I will still always prefer the original Silver. Okay, next up are the Sims games. Sims 2, this was probably my favorite one. One of the things I liked about the Sims games for the DS was that they actually had really interesting stories. I just thought they did such a good job with these games, so I would highly recommend playing this one. Next up is Sim City. This game, I was a little confused on how to play it, and it felt like I just kept messing it up, so I don't know about that one. And then Sims 2 Castaway, this one was actually pretty fun to play. Last but not least was the Sims 2 Pets. So in this game you got to be a vet and you got to take care of people's sick animals. And one funny element that they had about this game was sometimes your clients would be actual celebrities. And I recently went back to replay this and I forgot about that, so one of the clients' names was Hilary Duff and I was like, what the heck? It kind of makes it feel more like a time capsule game. Okay, next up is the Harvest Moon DS game. This game is really good. I recommend pretty much any of the old Harvest Moon games or now Story of Season games. Next up is the new Super Mario Brothers. This game was really cool on the DS. I feel like this game did not get nearly enough attention. This is the Sally's Salon game, and I have replayed this recently. I've beaten this game several times. It is a really fun game. I recommend that you play this game. It is really good. And last but not least, this is probably everybody's favorite game, Nintendogs. Yeah, I had the Dachshund edition, and whatever version you had, this was a very cute game. So if you have somehow not played Nintendogs, please go back and play it. And please, Nintendo, if you're listening, bring this to the Switch. The Switch 2. Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this nostalgic trip back to one of the coolest handheld consoles ever made. It is time to now put my DS back up in its case. Oh yeah, I forgot this case. You actually could technically play it while it was in there because it had these little like openings for the buttons. And that's where you put the games at. Just fold that down and close it up like that. I just dropped it. Okay, I'm not doing a really good job showing this off. It's kind of hard to show it to the camera at the same time while trying to like put it up. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will see you guys next time and have a lovely day. Bye.